Hello, Anime Gamer Wolf here today, and we're playing If My Heart Had Wings. Now, you may be a little bit confused on why I'm doing an intro again, when technically it was midway game. Well, I had a lot of recording issues, so basically things would skip around and all that fun stuff, so basically nothing was recorded, and that was an hour worth. Hour and a half or something like that. Just gone down the drain, just gone from this point on. So I just wanted to redo this. So yeah, let's go back to where I last left off. Sure, a big bull, right?
わかってるね。
You know it. By the way, this is the new mic. New mic. I'm pretty confident in my cooking. Until recently, I was living with my father, who was ordered to transfer to the country, and every day I helped with the housework. I was in charge of preparing the meals, and it's not like I hated cooking or anything. That's one of the reasons why I accepted the job as a dorm mother. I wonder what Otto does. It's not doing what I think it does. So the others don't need breakfast, huh? Since just now no one has come into the dining hall. Sometimes there would be someone walking through the hallways in front, but they seem to be sneaking around. Kanoko looked towards the hall just as the oldest boarder Yuko was peeking in before swiftly dashing off.
もう、みんなオブだからね。男の子に免疫がないのよ。
Geesh, they're all so naive. They still haven't gotten used to boys. The Kifu is co-ed school, right?
いくら学校で同じでも、寝起きの緩み切ったすっぴんが見られちゃうわけじゃないからね。
Even if you go to the same school, you won't see them with their bedheads and face without makeup. I see. Seems that a guy being the dorm mother of a girls' dormitory will have its problems, after all. There is a reason why I accepted the job as dorm mother at Flying Fish Manoa. Not long ago, the owner janitor collapsed. It sounds like she's pretty old, and as well as straining her back, she caught a summer cold, which became aggravated. The owner soon began looking for a replacement, but it was hard to find one. Then she sought help from the real estate company where my mother works. This is one of the properties that my mom manages and is an old acquaintance of the owner from decades ago. She nominated me for the job as I was planning to come back here. On the documents, my mom is the one responsible for this place, but she got me to carry out the practical duties, in other words, the work of the dorm mother. Then that became the condition for me coming back to this town. As always, she's very crafty, but I wasn't really against the idea, so I accepted it. If I'd known this was girls' dormitory, of course I would have refused. This place is old, a little far from the school, but the rent is cheap. Apart from the food and admin expense, it costs next to nothing. That's why it would be a big problem for me if I couldn't stay here, and if the worst case scenario, the boarders won't be able to go to school. So for now, it seems that everyone has accepted a guy as the dorm mother.
ごっそうさー。美味しかった。
Thanks for the meal. Oh, that was good. Gonna go stacked up the dishes on the counter and licked her lips in satisfaction.
ま、みんなそのうち慣れるって。じゃ、行ってきまーす。
Everyone will get used to you soon. Well then, I'm off for now. She had eaten it all, not even a single grain of rice was left. So if people enjoy my cooking, feels pretty good. I'm just gonna do a quick save. Feel deeply relieved. I'm happy that things are going well. Ah, geez. I'd better get ready for school. Ah. And the entrance to the dormitory, there was Kotori. She was dressed in her uniform and looked like she was about to go to school. Morning, Kotori.
おはよう。
Morning. No, this is the proper way. Morning. Are you going to school? Shall we go together?
なんでそうなるの？
Huh? Why do you want to do that? Why? Well,
私の足のことを心配してるなら余計なお世話よ。ふんと。
if you're worried about my legs, then there's no need. But she put it bluntly as she quickly went to the front of the door. Out the front door. Don't have any friends at school, so I was just asking. What a bitch. It looked like we had a strange misunderstanding. Let me double check if this is recording. Good, you're recording. Nice job. Wearing my new uniform, I make my way to school. I'm a dorm mother, but also a student of Kufu Academy. I mean, this is my real, or Kifu. Keifu? I'm just kidding, whatever. I'll say whatever. I mean, this is my real occupation. Today is the first day at my new school. New student, transfer student, everyone loves that. I'm not really the shy type, but I guess I'm kind of nervous. Knees weak, mom spaghetti. Mean. I would say that the school I was going to before was sports focused, all boys school. Kifu Academy. The school I'm going to be going now. I'll be going to now is an engineering school and a co-ed, and the school traditions are quite different too. As I walk the streets that lead to school, there are more and more groups of people wearing the same uniform. This is the same area in which I lived 5 years ago. There should be a few people that I know, but most of the people who I'd recognize went on to regular schools. I wonder if the ones who chose to go to Kifu Academy remember me. Even if I only know one person, it would make a big difference. There'll be more weird misunderstandings with Miss too. It's funny. Yeah, oh yeah. Which school do Ageha and the others go to? Just thinking of Pokemon. They're my childhood friends who I always played with when I was a kid. There's Ageha, Mabo, Hotoru, and Anchan. Out of the group, Ageha and Mabu are the same age as me, but we haven't met in 5 years and haven't really stayed in touch. Oh, fuck. We haven't met in 5 years and haven't really. We just about managed to. That reminds me, in the corner of last year's New Year card, I think there was a small message about which school we were planning to go to. What did it say? A lot of things happened, or maybe I'm just lazy, but I haven't told anyone apart from Anchan that I'm coming back. To be honest, I'm not even sure how I should be if I met them. Pokemon. With the ones like Ageha, she'd probably smash by my face. She'd say, "Why didn't you contact me?" or something. She looked and acted like a real tomboy. When I remember the past, it makes me smile.
Oh!
Hey, listen. Hey, listen. Look. Oh, hello. It's a girl. At the point where Toe Street's leading to the school, whatever. There was a girl wearing a Kifu uniform standing there, looking towards me. And the other girls that she was walking to school with asked what's up and seemed puzzled as they spoke to her. However, it seems that the girl can't hear them, and she's staring over here at me. Just faintly, her eyes seemed full of surprise. Full of surprise. She's pretty cute. Without realizing, I stopped walking and was staring at the girl. So a few days ago, I was going to an all-boys school. The sight of a girl on the way to school in her uniform, she was pretty cute too, causing me to get palpitations, is perfectly reasonable.
もしかして、葵?
Let's just take a moment. Let's take a moment. I've gone through this. I've said this 2 times at least, but the one on the left is so cute. Favorite one. So far, I think my favorite one. Alright. No, that's not the girl in focus. The girl in the middle is red hair. Was the bull. Or whatever the hell that is. I don't know. I'm not a girl. That's my excuse. Yeah. Come on. She's the cutest out of those 3, you gotta admit. Or if she's not, then who is? Is it this one? Or is it this one? The cute girl Aoi was talking about. Though I really wish he was going for this girl. Maybe. Enough dilly-dallying. Just say which one you think is the most cutest out of these 3. My placements are 1, 2, 3. Is that you? Aoi? Yes, it is. Suddenly having someone call my name in such a carefree manner made me feel a little nervous. Who is it?
やっぱり葵だ! 嘘! 本当に?
It's you! No way! It really is you. There she said my name again, and she has such a happy expression on her face. Do I know any Do I know any girls? Feels weird to me. This cute? No way, I've seen this face before. When she smiles like this and her eyes sparkle like a little kid. Is that you, Ageha?
もしかしなくてもアゲハよ。忘れちゃったの？私の顔。
Yeah, of course. It's me, Ageha. Did you forget my face? She asked as she briskly moved closer, bringing her face right up to mine. It's definitely Ageha. She's changed a lot, but if I just looked at her face, there's no doubt it's her. Is it really that, Ageha?
しつこいな。他にどのアゲハがいるってのよ。
Yeah, very funny. How many other Agehas do you know?
正真正銘。本物の姫木アゲハです。
100% authentic, the real Himegi Ageha. What is it? What is it? Said the other girls as they gathered around in a circle. That looks like a circle, looks like a line to me. I gotta turn to face them and introduce me.
この子、水瀬葵くん。転校生よ。さっちんは覚えてるよね。
This is Minase. He's a transfer student. You remember him, don't you, Sach? This has to be Sachin. Sachin's number one waifu for this game. Sachin replied, "No way, Aoi," as she warmly raised her voice in surprise. When we were in 4th grade of elementary school, we were in the same class once.
私と葵は幼馴染なの。昔、ここに住んでたんだけど、転校してっちゃったのよね。
I'm gonna read that for a second, but I'm just look at the eyes. Like, this one's like you get something from this, and then you get something else from this eye. I don't know. It's just me. 100% probably strawberry. That's what it's gonna say. I don't know, our childhood friends. He used to live here, but he got transferred to another school, right? Sorry for the interruptions. They all seemed impressed by Ageha's explanation, and they looked at me with eyes full of expectation. Nice to meet you. I'm Minase. In front of all these girls in their uniforms, I greeted them with a stern look on my face as I tried to hide my embarrassment. Ageha laughed as she looked on with relish and tomatoes. I never thought I would find myself doing introductions in the street on the way to school like this, so I was totally unprepared. I'll say it again. Let me do it again. I could hear Miss Alu's word in the back of my mind.
伸びたわね。最初、誰かわかんなかったわ。
You've gotten taller. I didn't recognize you at first sight. As she spoke, I was moving her hands around my head to show the difference in height between myself and her. Bodies were making contact, but she either didn't notice or didn't really mind. I flinched slightly, but the fact that she was so unreserved actually made me feel more comfortable.
昔は私といい勝負だったのに。男の子はずるいな。
Back in the day, we used to have such good matches. Boys are so unfair. Speaking of which, you've changed too.
そう？
Really? She said, you think so? She looked at herself. Yeah, you always look like the boy. Like a boy. So I was surprised to see you became a girl. Those were my honest thoughts, but I said them in a way that sounded weird. Thought she might find it slightly charming.
どうだ、いい女になっただろ
So I've become quite the woman, haven't I? Ageha laughed happily and did a little turn on the spot. The force of her spin made her skirt float around gently. Yeah, it's like you're not really Ageha. Well, I dazed and not really thinking, the thoughts just kind of...
イエーイやったね
Yay! Alright. It was pleased and did high fives with her friends. Seeing her in high spirits like that was just like old times.